the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi folks, Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose, the ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Well, their defense wasn't exactly solid in that game, so if they could make up for mistakes by causing some turnovers, it might have helped. They didn't even get those.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going. And the reliability of what Jrue Holiday brings to the hardwood, it's about that menacing defense night after night with great hands and great instinct.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Brent, after years of being an elite defender, Holiday is finally getting the recognition he deserves.
And the best part of guys like this, BA, is that ask other guards around the league what it's like to introduce your offensive game to a guy like Jrue Holiday. They will tell you he's one of the best perimeter defenders that you're going to find.
On the wing, Holiday. Boston with a rebound. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big.
Antetokounmpo, that's good.
Showing off the dribble moves, able to create for himself. I love it.
Here's Tatum. And he can't get that one. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
First team foul.
And Grant, last season, Jrue Holiday winning the NBA Teammate of the Year award for the second time.
Yeah, and in 2021, BA, he got the NBA Sportsmanship Award, too. So needless to say, Holiday tremendously respected by his peers and known for his dedication to others.
Tatum from long range. Horford outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Brown. And he lobs it up. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Right side Carter. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's good. 2 points. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
When he was a skinny kid, defenders would always try to get physical with Giannis. That changed pretty quick. Doesn't work so well anymore.
Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. It's Portis, high post. And Williams over to help.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Here's Antetokounmpo. Horford with some nice D.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power.
And the Bucks call time here. And with all the player movement this offseason, we're seeing some teams that are still building chemistry, Brent.
Yeah, you're right, BA. You can't simulate this stuff in training camp, even though you're scrimmaging a ton and going through the playbook. You have to be out here. You have to be on an NBA floor. You have to watch the way guys adjust to things that are happening on the fly. And that'll settle these teams in once they get familiar with one another.
Horford for three.
Horford.
Sends it home from three-point land.
You hear the term stretch four right there. Horford from the perimeter.
And here's Connaughton for three. That shot off. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And Griffin playing with heart. Like how he slams that one home. Right now dominating in the paint.
And Blake Griffin is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. To the inside. Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And Lopez gets it to go.
Lopez powering through that time.
Pass to Horford. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Connaughton.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the
And the athleticism that George Hill can bring to the point guard position makes him impressive. He does it so well on both ends, especially when he's engaged. He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Here's Horford. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter. We're all tied up. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
Let's give a big welcome to the floor.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks. Guys?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Pritchard gets it to go. The Bucks trail.
You know, and where the Bucks seem to dominate every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. #1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And Grant, I guess for the Bucks, hey, you can't teach size.
And they're good fundamentally as well, B.A. I mean, they block out, they fight to maintain position. If you're going to beat them, it probably won't be with second chance points.
Defensive foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Well, one thing standing out right now is just how fearless everybody is in getting to the inside. They're taking advantage of any lane or angle they get to get after them.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
And already Giannis has a regular season MVP, a finals MVP, plus a defensive player of the year award, winning all 3 trophies by the age of 26. Excellent.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Khris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Brian, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Williams. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Horford draws the double. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. For Antetokounmpo, you can also throw in an all-star MVP. Brent, that puts him in elite company.
Well, thanks, B.A. I did forget that one, and that's a major one, too. But the Greek Freak, just the second player ever to win those 4 awards. The first, of course, MJ. It just tells you Giannis is already an all-time great.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
Who wants a t-shirt?
And the Celtics call time here. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
The Celtics making a switch here.
Give him a hand pad.
Boston trailing. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Great defense by Giannis, using his length that time, and that shot had no chance.
Tatum. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. The baseline J. Nails the baby hook. Antetokounmpo has got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Tatum inside. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And the Bucks making a change here. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And Blake Griffin is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Now here's Lopez. Giving them some good production. Putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Kept alive. Connaughton outside. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Boston with the ball. It's a 5-point game. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Timeout called. The Celtics. Well, Brent, for this Milwaukee organization, how big was keeping Giannis?
Well, B.A., could you just give me another synonym for massive? I'll take all of them. Because obviously, it's all about Giannis. And the title in 2021 helped big time to keep him in Milwaukee. But imagine if they lost him and went back to square one. You just don't replace guys who are this special.
And so it's Boston with it. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. White on the wing. Back to Brogdon. .46 seconds left in the second period. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Brogdon going up with a purpose now here on the interior.
And stolen by Williams. The kick out to White. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. And here's Brown for three. And the Celtics another three.
A quality three-point shooter, Brown stretches your defense, making Jalen that much harder to guard.
Back to Ibaka. And he banks in the layup. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Bucks ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll see you back here after the break.
31. And please give up.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Portis gets the bucket.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Horford can't hit.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Now Holiday. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Down low. Here's Portis. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And it's a 3-point Milwaukee lead.
Every night Giannis steps out there, you got to feel like you got a good chance to win.
And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. And Boston calls time here. Grant, both Giannis and Kareem dominated the paint, but they get it done differently.
Yeah, that they do. Kareem, possibly the best ever in the post, whereas Giannis might be the most dominant slasher and driver in league history.
Here's Smart. And no good. And Milwaukee the other way now.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And here's Smart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, BA. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Here's Tatum. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
An ascending superstar, Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Right side, Tatum. Back to Smart. Offensive rebound. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Horford, a big guy, and he knows it, so you got to use your size on the inside to keep plays going.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Now the Celtics on the move. Back to Tatum. Launches it. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Pass to Allen. There's 53 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Clock at 6. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Boston trailing. Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Tatum with a steal. And here's Brown. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
First team foul.
Just 4 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. With 1 on the clock. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee. 27 on the night. He's had it his way. Back to the game after this break.
The Celtics, 41.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And the Bucks with the possession here. They've led by as much as 10. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center.
Boston foul.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And the Celtics making a change here.
For the Celtics, Williams.
Here's Portis. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Williams. Pass to Brogdon. Back to Tatum. From deep 3-point range.
Jason Tatum.
Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Tatum's got 11 in the 2nd half. To the paint. Outside Holiday. Here's Ibaka. Tipped away. Back to Portis. Pass to Ibaka. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
The Bucks making a switch here.
Williams.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bucks.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Here's Tatum. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Thank you for that, Allie. And it's Brogdon off the drive. Williams from long range. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last.
Substitution. Marcus Smart.
Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to White. From the arc. It's hauled in by Portis. Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Brogdon. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Boston again missing. Outside Holiday. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, Giannis dumps it home.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Smart for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. And Holiday, here we go. Connaughton outside. Back to Portis. Pass to Carter. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo. And it's a 9-point Milwaukee lead.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Left side Williams. Pass to White. Shoots over Connaughton. That's short off the rim.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And Boston calls time here. They're behind by 11. A minute 35 left in the fourth quarter here. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's Tatum. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
Back to Portis. Plenty of space. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Second team foul.
Here's Tatum. A 3 off the inbound. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Outside Carter. Antetokounmpo, left side. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside, firing off his shot while drawing the foul.
Jason Tatum.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 39.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
It's stolen by Tatum. And the Celtics another three.
And this guy is made for these moments. Tatum, the big-time shot.
That's some flashy stuff from Antetokounmpo. They're dicing up the D with the ball control.
And Boston calls time here.
Boston timeout.
They trail by 8. 7 seconds left in the fourth.
Let's start making some noise, Milwaukee, for your forward 4-2.
7 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. So we see the Bucks get the win here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave them a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K